Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion plays XCOM 2. Everything's going fine. Especially since we got to accidentally save Scum because the game broke. So we actually put ourselves into a position where we were much safer than before and the mission went well. Resistance contacts. We do want that. It's probably the next thing we want to scan. We just got too much to scan right now, if I'm being real with you. Like, we got this scan for supplies. Sure, we need supplies. We're gonna maybe need Illyrium as well to get our next, like, the sniper upgrade. Not that we commonly take more than one, sniper on a given mission, but we need resistance contacts because we need to get to the Blackside Vial facility. We're kind of chunking down this, like, remaining story stuff, which will eventually take us to, game completion, assuming we can complete the final mission, which is actually quite annoying, if I remember correctly. The Plasma Lance is done.
Commander, we still have the body of the recovered alien test.
Oh, no kidding. The Plasma Lance is an unmatched sniper rifle. Archon King Autopsy, dude, knock it out, please. I don't know what you get for it, but I'm excited. Obviously, we want to do Shadow Chamber stuff as well, but, you know, we got an Alien King. We gotta go test on that. Psionic training complete. Our second psionic unit has Soulfire. What is Soul Steel? Half of the damage done back to the Psi Operative is health. Honestly, I don't think that's that useful. The thing is, I don't think Inspire is useful either. Grant a bonus action immediately to a nearby squad mate. We want our psionic troop to be like our nuclear missiles. So, like, we don't want to give an action to a specialist necessarily unless the situation calls for it. But out of all these, why not make Soulfire a little better? I could foresee a situation in which that provides us with some value. Okay, we got 2 Illyrium cores, which we want, to be fair. We also, I guess, want to get, if possible, another Reaper, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. We should get improved combat intelligence. Ability points will match the new combat intelligence. I don't really know what that means. However, Josh, our greatest unit here, we'll send him out here. He's going to be like a super soldier. Eventually, probably. Doubtful. What I want to do here is actually go take a look. See if anybody has spare AP that I can give away. I mean, or give them better abilities. Tomo! What's up, buddy? You want to get some pets? Well, yeah, yes you do. That's a good Tomo, buddy. So we're looking for, yeah, over 8 is probably where we want to be. Aim is irrelevant for Sinvicta. Deadeye is probably close to irrelevant. Conceal, maybe. Implacable, I actually think is kind of bad, the way I use it at least. Rapid fire, volatile mix. I guess I'll give him Deadeye. The idea is the aim penalty is going to be relatively small. The damage gain could be decent. Zhang. What are his bonus ones here? A kill zone with a rifle that has enough ammo could be amazing. Death from above is not likely to be relevant. It costs 25 though, it's too much. Alright, Mox. He's got 7 left over. Grant an extra action. Free Ripjack attacks on any enemies that enter or attack from melee range. I wonder if we can use that. Fired upon, gain 1 extra action on the next turn. Lower all ability cooldowns. I wonder if we can use Retribution to set up, like, awesome kills for ourselves. Like, have him, like, not teleport, but, like, grappling hook into a pod of enemies that are all 1 tile away. How can they all be 1 tile away? That doesn't make any sense. Tomo, you stepped on the duck button, buddy. Ah, whatever. It's 6 extra ability points for Blade Storm. I'm okay with that. Pseudo Blade Storm. Austin's got 14. He needs to level up, though. Chain Shot, I don't think is that good. Deadeye, I don't think is necessary on him. I do like Guardian. I've never used Scanning Protocol, which is my own idiocy, admittedly. You know what? Combat Protocol for extra guaranteed damage is, like, so good. I rarely use it, but when used, it takes me out of a jam, man. So I think we'll go with that. Might be a lack of imagination, but that's okay. Hollow targeting. If Nick shoots first, he's going to... but it only works with a sniper rifle. It's not really his scene, is it? Kill zone. It's really good. Kill zone, that is. When it works. If we could, like, pistol Overwatch kill zone with him, that would be even better, because he'd never run out of ammo, but so be it. Robert. He's got enough to pick something up. We just gotta make sure, like, we're picking up the ones that give him the best abilities. Like, Death from Above is not that relevant. Deadeye is probably not that relevant. I kind of feel like Hollow Targeting is not that good either, so let's just store it up and see what his final level ability is gonna be. Bear doesn't have the action points to justify it. Murphy doesn't have the action points to justify it. Mathas doesn't have the action points to justify it. Although I will be, let's level with you. You know, we got nothing being done with these points right now. What about being able to shoot your lightning pistol? Or not lightning, you know what I mean. Being able to use your mag auto pistol twice per turn. You know, quick draw. Firing your auto pistol no longer ends your turn. Face off could be good. It costs too much. But lightning hands means we could shoot, quick draw, Reaper, and then start doing Rens. I kind of like the idea of her just becoming like an unbelievable, like, Colin Firth from the first Kingsman movie. Alright. I think that's reasonably useful. So we've completed a shredder gun. Wrist-mounted slug thrower sprays a cone of razor-sharp particles, damaging multiple enemies and shredding their armor. Dude, I kind of love that. Let's scan for a second here. So she's learned Fortress. She's immune to all status effects, more or less. Null Lance, that's the one. Project a beam of terrible power that damages every target it passes through. Can penetrate multiple enemies and obstacles. Please do. I'm going to quickly stop by here. What are our supplies at? 197. We need 3 supplies. And we can build the sniper rifle upgrade. It's a secondary upgrade, though. It's not necessary right now, because we usually only take 1 sharpshooter, and the sharpshooter is using the chosen weapon. Icarus armor. It's feasible to construct a set of armor which incorporates his unique jet propulsion systems. Modular cannons. 5 days. I think we can afford to go Shadow Chamber. Okay, sure, you know, start researching. Then go Shadow Chamber, where it'll suspend all research anyway. And go for the Psionic Gate. It costs us 65 supplies, but let's do it anyway. 10 Illyrium. You know, we got so many things to scan. Why wouldn't we, right? We need the contacts. We got Guerrilla Ops first. Okay. 21, and they're the hardest units you can get. We do not need a scientist, and the dark event is irrelevant. 9 enemies. We get an engineer, still pretty irrelevant, but the dark event could be annoying. And then supplies. We have to do this one. Difficult enemies counters a hidden event. So this is going to be, it's medium difficulty as compared to the first one. Best reward, dark event is a question mark. I think we got to go here. Viper, Andromedon, annoying. Elite Lancer, Sectopod, annoying. Shield Bearer, everything else is like, I mean, Archon, annoying. Everything else is not that bad. There's only 11 enemies, no sit rep. Let's get ready. 11 enemies and no sit rep. We need the supplies, because we need this. We need the supplies for Plasma Lance and also maybe Proving Ground projects that we're still doing to this day. So we're gonna take everybody out here. We got a lot of tired units, I imagine. Nah, not really, actually. I do want to take our Psionic Troop, see what they're capable of. We can take Dan and Zhang. We don't need to because they're all Colonel level. You know what? We should really rock a squad of Majors here. So yeah, this is perfect. We'll send Austin and Nick. They might even hit level 3 on the bond. Rob is bonded with Malf. We could send them. Bear is bonded with Kate. We should send a good specialist, but it really doesn't matter what specialist we send. No, it does. Because Kate and Bear could hit the 3rd level, which would be relevant. So sure, we'll send Bear and Kate. And then oh, Kate's tired. Disregard. We will send Malf and Robert. No reason to risk, like, a will reduction or something there, I think. And then we got a kind of like a free agent slot open where we should send Mox, my methodology being that our psionic trooper's not bonded with anybody. Maybe they can establish like an artificial bond. They like each other. There's a chance, I think. All right, so let's start with the easy units and then work from there. It's... I'm an idiot. It is nice though. We've this is the same squad, yeah. It's nice though. We ever since we've started paying more attention to our loadouts, our mission efficacy has gone way up. So have our number of soldiers that have died, but I think that that's, you know, I can't believe you'd bring that up to me in my time of need. So Nick, you are gonna get a chance to check out the Dark Lance and the Dark Claw. I want to point out, I don't think necessarily the Dark Claw is better. There might be situations where the concealment from the Shadow Keeper is better, but I'm also, like, I kind of doubt that. And we're going to give Nick blue screen rounds because he can fire 20 times in a single turn. Who else can fire a lot? Mox? Yeah, Mox. Okay, so you're going to be our secondary blue screen rounds target. You want the bullpup? That's fine. You can't take anything else anyway. Powered skirmisher armor, you're equipped. All right. Who's after that? Rob's kind of like the, he's the confusing one here. We'll give him a good beam cannon. We could give him the exosuit with the shredder gun. It does do damage. And at close quarters. I kind of want to try it. I think it would be cool. So Rob gets 2 uses of a grenade here. The only question is, which one do we want 2 of and which one do we want 1 of? I think we want 2 EMP bombs. Nah, let's do 2 frost bombs, 1 EMP bomb. Somebody said something very smart to me, and when I thought about it, I was like, you're a genius. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? What they said was, in what situation is it ever better to not frost? Like, what grenade is ever better than frost? And the answer is there isn't one. Frost buys you a free turn when the enemies can't even reply to you. So, like, they can't respond to what you're doing. There might be some situations, like maybe it's better to, hello, Ruka. Maybe it's better to flashbang a Codex than Frost, but I don't think we need to get into that. For the most part, making at least 1 enemy skip a turn seems like the most valuable. So I'm probably belaboring the point, but you get the idea. Now, which one of you is going to hack? That's the next question. Mathas has 100. Austin has 107. Congrats, Austin. You just got a job. Your job is to hack, which means that Malf's job is going to be to heal. So in addition to your Skulljack, I'm going to give you, I think, a stasis vest. And you might want to upgrade his weapon. Like, somebody should carry the disruptor. I'm trying to think of who should take it. We got a lot of good stuff that we're not taking, by the way. Unfortunately for me. I mean, the stasis vest is pretty good. Let's roll that for now. Nick's equipped. Our psionic troop is not equipped. So, Malf, you're going to be more of a, like a Talon Rounds medic sort of dude. Let's get the Skulljack. And then, I don't even know how you equip a... I mean, someone's got to take the Mimic Beacon. If Rob's not taking the Mimic Beacon, I'll give my psionic troop the Mimic Beacon. That seems terrible. I mean, flashbang mind shield. You're never gonna get mind flooded regardless, but you're immune to all status effects. That's probably a complete waste. The flashbang is okay. Whatever. Go flashbang Mimic Beacon. We're probably gonna be completely okay. I'm overthinking it to a great degree. I was thinking, like, if I had a Templar or a Ranger, you'd give them the immunity to Acid Vest. That way they could just run in there and, you know, slice, slice, slice. But we don't want to get too up close and personal, not because we're under-equipped, but because we're fighting enemies that are going to explode. To be honest with you. But I think we're otherwise, like, fairly okay here.
Data critical to the latest alien operation, and we've locked in the location of an exposed terminal we can use to
Let's see what we can
access
do.
their network. The catch is, it's inside
All right.
their facilities. We can't afford
Are we
to wait,
concealed?
so we're moving on the
Download
target.
processing facility schematic. It's good that we've got specialists with us. All right, Ruka, you got to go in the box. Go take a snooze, please. Everybody's concealed. We've only got 9 turns. We don't have to go that far, though. Kind of terrible move right off the bat. I'd rather leave Nick's options open, so let's start like this. Mouth moves up. First move's important. Sets the timbre. Wow, they do not see us somehow. Robert, move up. This mission is all about, I mean, A, no wounds. B, complete the objective. No deaths, no wounds, complete the objective. But then C is like maximize your bond levels on everything. Like, we want to get experience for the units that are not quite Colonel level yet, which is everybody but Mouth, I think. And then everybody else. If you could get your bonds to level 2 or level 3, be very pleased to see that. Nothing yet. Alright. Mouth moves up. Get a little peek through the front room there. See if there's any enemies. Does not appear so.
Understood. Moving out.
It was not me sneezing. That was the cat. I'm gonna open the door. I'd rather know if there were enemies inside.
As you command.
Now, the real danger for this turn and the next turn is the sectopod seeing us and us not seeing him.
Eyes on the prize. Scanning.
Because he could blow us all up right here. At which point I would probably load a save, X the video, and just act like nothing happened when I started my next video. But let's hope that that doesn't have to happen. Or has it already happened? Alright. Mouth, take this spot, get some forward vision. And we found our first pod. It is a very, very, very simple one. It's ambush worthy for sure. Slow it down a little bit. Nick is like... he's like a face-off boy right here. So he gets 2 shots from there. I kind of like that. Everybody else, we might wait until we see what happens. Like, for example, the Warlock, you know, we might want to pop a Void Rift down or something like that. But I don't know if we can do so from where we're standing just yet. Of course, the yellow moves give vision and the blue moves don't. That's just as XCOM science. So how do you start? I wish the odds were better, but we're going to start with Mouth on Overwatch. Robert has, the Shredder gun is not relevant here. Robert has an EMP bomb and a Frost bomb. I think it's irrelevant. He's going to go on Overwatch as well. Then, Nick is going to open with a... I mean, he could, like, lightning reflexes face off, but I think he should just open with a face off instead to wound 2 units. 50% chance to crit as well would get a kill if it hits. So let's try this out. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good start. All we need is one of the 2 Overwatches to hit, and then we go in on the Archon. Or vice versa. That's a fine dodge, honestly. 4 damage on a miss is okay by me. So that's a bad miss, unfortunately. But keep in mind, we have stasis available, so we only need to kill one of these 2 units. I don't care which one. At least for now. If we pop another pod, we're in a nightmare zone, but... anybody else just have vision right off the bat? The answer is, thankfully, yes. Why not, right? Mox just pull this guy towards us. Oh, that's not pulling him towards you. That's you pulling... Yeah. So, hopefully, we didn't pop a pod by moving over there, because I was not paying close enough attention. So... take the shot. I'd rather not use stasis. If we can avoid it. Oh, he's a god. But we want to give our weaker units... No offense meant, Austin. We want to give our weaker units the kills. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Austin got an ability point.
Not a problem.
Mox is going to go on... You know what? No. Mox might just walk back. Wait, he's already up there. Let's just leave him there. That pod was actually fine. I think the ambush was well orchestrated. I feel fine with that. Now, next step. Pretty much everybody took a shot, but nobody needs to reload yet. That's 3 of 11 enemies down, so we got 8 left. Including, I can't remember if there was a gatekeeper, but there's definitely a sectopod. I think there's both.
On my way.
We've only taken a third of the turns that we have available to us, so I'm just gonna hold off on making a big move here.
Scanning. Come and get some.
Got it covered.
And instead, we're gonna kind of hope that enemies just wander into our sphere of influence. But a pod like that is kind of a joke now. Ah, this sucks.
Enemies moving on our position.
So, what we're gonna do is get a little peek through this window.
I guess I'll be okay. Objective in range.
We see the objective, and we can actually hack the objective with Malf this turn, I think.
Accessing
So let's do so. And this will be 100%. You might be able to get a cache with supplies or intel. We will take reducing the contact cost. But current tech. What are we? It's like a day of research, and this is like probably 50 intel or something like that. So let's go for the intel, which I think is more valuable and 100% guaranteed. So that like time versus intel cost, I think is pretty smart for us. What are we gonna do with 1 day earlier access to? That would, never mind. It would have made the Shadow Chamber finish like 5 days early. Still, though, I think that, the time to scan for that level of intel would have been relevant. Anyway, we're going to have, like, infinity units coming down on top of us here. So what we're going to do is, obviously keep, like, a lot of Overwatches going, but, Nick's got some, like, lights-out chances here, I think. Pretty much any enemy landing over here is gonna face a nightmare, so I'm very happy about this. Let's just get posted up from multiple angles. You never know what's gonna drop. We still have to neutralize the ones that started, but hopefully this is the only reinforcement wave. We're looking for a level for Nick, so for this to get for him to get kill zone on 3 or 4 units here, 3 or 4 weak units, of which there's actually 3. No need to add the ore there if we already know. This should be like a positive moment for him. Even 1 hit could get a kill because he's using the Dark Lance. That's probably not going to work. Instantly KO'd. You're shooting at a dead body. You are all shooting at a dead body. Well, so... Oh, no, wait, mate. I don't know. Alright, that car could explode. Wow, what a colossal disaster in terms of success rate here. Mind you, he is right next to these units. I'm not going to say that, like, he should be using his sniper rifle for that. A little bit bummed, though, that was 6 Overwatches plus 2. We managed to accomplish essentially nothing. The only way this turns out horribly is if the Sectopod and or Gatekeeper just show up right now. Without that, we're fine. So it appears that we will be fine. What's the damage on Soulfire? 5 to 7. Since it's guaranteed damage, I'd rather use it on the unit that's, like, seems more annoying. Elite Lancer. Probably not immune to melee, is my guess. Free reload? Free reload. Okay, so let's take that. Nick can take 2 shots. The question is more, does he deserve it? I kind of want him to just ice this dude. This is like a built-in Deadeye. Because if it hits, it's good. Oh my god, he stepped through the wall. I was going to say, if it hits, he gets the kill. It sadly did not. Who would have thought it would be so difficult to feed our sniper some kills when he has like the most potent weapon ever invented? Well, let's be smart. I think Malf... How do you not have a shot at the guy on the interior? There's almost no way to mess this up, and that's why I'm taking my time.
The choice is made.
I just want to make sure we don't leave anybody alive. Oh, yeah, you found him. So he's on fire, which means he's probably dead. But if he's probably dead, kind of feel like we should just give that kill directly to, like, Austin, for example. Although, actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to Mox, and the reason is very simple. He can't really move and shoot now. Austin can. So let's just dice him. Austin then can move in. I really, really, really do not want to pop a pod. I'm taking, like, the least aggressive moves you could imagine. So we still want Austin to get the kill. We just needed to get vision on him first so that we knew we'd have a shot due to target preview. We don't see that we have a shot, so I think we're just going to have Malf ice him. That'll do.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Everybody else, you know the deal? Stick it out on Overwatch, knowing that there's a sectopod and a gatekeeper somewhere. Alright, there's our sectopod. It's fine. It destroyed cover they might have considered using. So we have to think about who has blue screen rounds. I think Malf has them. That sucks. And Nick has them, that's right. So I'm very happy we didn't use lightning hands. Nick's gun also ignores armor. So he's got a great chance to be the hero we need him to be. So I think you start with, you only see one unit. That, I mean, I don't like it. Move into a position where you can see 3 PL. There you go. Then shoot the sectopod. A little on the low end. I can live with it. That's lightning hands, though, so he's got a free opportunity to use face-off right after. Okay. Decent. Very good. I told you. That, as far as I'm concerned, Nick just got a promotion. We're going to save Austin, because Austin has the ability to, Austin has the ability to essentially just destroy that unit by hacking it. So I think we'll have our Psychic Troop. We don't want to give kills to our Psychic Troop because they don't get experience via combat. They only get experience via, you know, being in the training facility.
That's right.
So my general theory here is, what if we have Malf, was Rob shot yet? No, Rob should shoot first. Shred the armor. And that'll do. Then we want Austin to get the kill so that he can potentially level up.
That's it. I'm out.
That'll do. See, Sectopod, blue screen rounds, actually no big deal.
Weapons dry.
Now, at least. Everybody else, of which there are not many of you, you were going to reload an Overwatch, please. So I believe the real test is that there's still a gatekeeper in existence somewhere. Hopefully he's gotten, you know, wind of these explosions and he starts sauntering over here so we can get like a free Overwatch turn on him. But for now, you know the deal. Yeah, just fire your weapon in the air, please. We can hack. I don't know, maybe we can get like, if we can get vision of enemies, the next pod, that would be a worthwhile thing to hack for, but I doubt that that's going to be likely. It seems like we got the game on the ropes, though. This is an easy mission. Again, the whole point of it is like getting some fat promotions. And Bond levels up. Please allow me the opportunity. Okay, we got a Viper and an Andromedon. It's another test, but as long as they keep coming, you know, piecemeal here, I'm happy. Okay, it's a hit. On Overwatch, I'm not going to complain about the Shredders not shooting first. Any damage done is fine by me. More Overwatch is popping. It's pretty bad, let's be honest. This is more like it. I guess it's not a blue screen round chance until we get through the first layer. So that, I mean, it makes sense. Unfortunately. So let's look at Nick here. Because again, his pistol shot ignores armor. That's not him. That's not him. This is him. His pistol shot ignores armor, but at the same time, he's not close enough to land a pistol shot. What else does he have? He can essentially shoot once. He will have a shot if he goes up here. It could pop a pod, though, so let's be careful about that. Probably more of an Austin-y sort of situation, to be honest with you. Rob is relevant here, but he's kind of also a get-out-of-jail-free card. I sort of like the idea of a Void Rift, which I've never used before. Definitely it will kill the Viper. That allows our other 5 units to all focus on getting the kill on the Andromedon. What? I guess she had a chance to land mind control after doing that, which is pretty sweet, if I'm being honest with you. Let's get the flanking shot. 86. This would be good. Alright, so now it's a robot. With that in mind, Nick has blue screen rounds. Easy kill. And we still have a gatekeeper somewhere. But that was a completely adequate way to handle that. Okay, I mean, take another turn. Maybe he's never going to float over here, but if he does... Oh, did we give anybody the disruptor on this one? We didn't. That was stupid.
I'm ready.
We might as well take as long as we need. The mission has gone very well so far. We have another free reload? Yes, we do. So do not shoot yet. The aliens appear to still be moving. So again, you might not love this from a please do some actions, my dude, sort of standpoint. But we're going to stick it out in our current position, because if the gatekeeper saunters over here, I'd much rather get 6 free overwatches on it before it can do anything. Alright. They want us to move in on them. So we're going to take our first move, which is actually free, basically. And we're going to send Nick up to here, see if he's got any more vision when he gets above. Yeah, I'd say that pretty much worked out. It's hard to say, like, exactly the way we wanted, because now Nick's surrounded by jerks, but he can always run away. He hasn't done anything yet, so we'll leave him up there for now, but I've got faith. So what do you do here? The thing is, Nick ignores armor, so he's kind of a tempting option here. Robert, could you land a frost bomb? I'm going to just assume the answer is no. So we could stasis this guy and just focus on these 2 up top. Let's think about the 2 up top for a second, because we can also get Mox up there for free. I think I want to try to be aggressive here. Just for fun, really. And you are some kind of jerk priest. So I think I'm going to start with a little bit of... shield bearer, I see. Let's start with a little free... No. Here's how you do it. Pull him to you. 70%. Oh, free up storage space. That's great news. Hold up. Pause. Go here. How much space is left? 833 megabytes. That's like enough, but at the same time, obviously we'd like to have like a little more. So if we could have some old Divinity episodes get deleted, and then I apologize for this. Like, this happens from time to time. Empty those out of the recycling bin. Now we got 6.87 gigabytes. I actually checked my data or my hard drive space before this and was like, I don't need to worry about it. We're good. Turns out, not completely good. That's all right, though. Thank you, Windows. That wasn't Creative Cloud for once. All right, dude is sliced. May die, may not. Either way, now that he's been hit, do your free action to hopefully kill him. Beautiful. Then, you got another move. But you got no shot? How? You don't see this guy? We'll give him a slice, at least. Yo, that was cool. Alright, so Mox is like a god. Nick has blue screen rounds. So I think the way that we want to handle this is, like, just shoot him with your armor-piercing bullets. And then immediately after that, you got blue screen rounds, so just, like, guarantee the kill. Nick should hit max level here. That chosen pistol has turned him into a god.
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
There is no gatekeeper on this mission.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing.
Which is fine, but dude, honestly, I was looking for an opportunity to get some more experience. Because we were tearing it up. What is this poster? XCOM is back and Advent is doomed. And it's a picture of a tree stump. It's some Chloe Price business right there. No promotions. Most cohesion, Mox and Munoz. Okay with that. Advanced scope. Increase aim by 10. That's very good. Nobody's got bond levels? That just annoys me. But hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Before we leave here, build item. Weapon. Oh, we don't have enough Illyrium crystals now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I'll see you next time.